What's going on, guys? It's Thursday and I'm here to help you win another recycled Forza Horizon 4 trial event. This one was also one we had about a year ago. It is called Drive on the Wild Side. It is a street scene event for cars from the 1970s tuned to B-spec. Now, if you are a loyal supporter of mine and were there from the very beginning of my Forza adventure, you will know that I recommended the Lotus Elan way back when for this event, and in hindsight, it's still a decent vehicle. It's just it's not the easiest car to control. It's kind of a niche car. It was more of just a speed-oriented car, and I don't really think it's the best car to pick for this event. I don't know if you can even really pick a best car for this event. It's so going to come down to what your driving style is, what you want in the vehicle. If you want more of a speed, more grip, more of a balance, it's going to come down to that. I think the best way to win this event is to have a car with good balance. That's why this time I brought one that is balanced. I present to you the 1973 Ford Capri RS 3100. The Capri Mark I is an excellent vehicle. I'm very familiar with it in this game. The Forza Edition version of this car is really fun in the Rally Monster category. This is just the regular classic sports car variant, but it's nonetheless a very good car. Like I said, balance is what I want for this event, and I think this car brings it. The tuning setup I used for this one is one I made. I will show the tuning setup on the screen right now, along with the share code. It is called B700 Road Racing. Again, it's not the fastest car in the world. It's not the best handling car in the world, but it does both adequately, and that's what you want. Now, if you are a confident driver, you can definitely get by using a car that is fast, that doesn't handle too well. Examples that come to mind are like the 70s Chevy El Camino, the Lancia Stratos. Trying to think of what else comes to mind when I think of fast cars from the 70s on this game that don't handle too well. Geez, I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. Maybe one of the muscle cars or something like that. Excuse me, but I don't know. If you want an easier route to victory, I definitely recommend something that's more balanced. Now, initially, I was going to tinker around with the 1974 Honda Civic RS, which I think is still a great car to recommend for this event. It was just, for me, it's just a little too slow. It like the tune I have for it, it handles extremely well and accelerates really well, brakes really well. It's just not the fastest. I think the Capri can best it at pretty much any course in this game. Other cars that I would recommend besides those two, I still think my Lotus Elan Sprint is still a viable option. It's just kind of a niche car. Actually, as far as muscle cars go, there are a couple decent options, believe it or not. I think you could definitely get by using the 1973 Ford Falcon XB GT, whatever you want to call it, GT 351. It's a decent car. I think you can get by using that. It's definitely decent with the right tune on it. A lot of people are using like the 1970 Datsun 510. I suppose it could be a decent car. I'm just not really familiar with it. I haven't used it a whole lot. I wouldn't be surprised if like a 71 Skyline 2000 GTR would be a decent option. But just of the cars that I've tinkered with in this class the most, I do feel like the Capri is just, it brings a good balance, and it's just a good car to use to get this challenge complete. If you win this event, you actually get a pretty decent car. They give you a Ferrari, which is always kind of nice. Get some nice prestige there. I'm trying to think of which one it is offhand. I think they give you the Ferrari 512S, which is it's like I said, it's a cool car. I already had one already. Even if you have it already, you could probably sell on the auction house, or you can quick sell it for 250,000 credits, so it's a pretty decent chunk of change, especially if you're not far along in this game. As far as my gameplay went, the first race was pretty smooth once I got by the pure chaos that is a start in this game, with the drivatars and the teammates just all slamming into each other and going off road and getting in the way. And then you get the street scene, you get the traffic, civilian traffic, to just add to the mix, fuel on the fire. It's pure chaos, some of these street scene events. Races 2 and 3 were okay. I feel like 2 was kind of... I can't remember which one it was, 2 or 3. One of them I had a kind of a crappy start. I want to say it was the third one, because I think my teammate like knocked me into a fence or something like that. It might have been the second race. But I completely dominated this event. My team was not very good. We still managed to win, but most of them were using like the Jeep from the welcome pack, which is just silly to me. I don't know why you'd use a Jeep. I know they probably just see it pop up, and it's like, oh, it's a car that's already pre-tuned to be spec, but you don't want to use a freaking Jeep for a street scene road racing event. It's a silly thing to do. Also, don't recommend using a rear-wheel drive car. I know a lot of people I've done this a couple times, just trying to find good teammates and find a decent lobby. And I've seen a lot of yahoos using rear-wheel drive, like completely stock, like Chevy Corvettes. That's not something you're gonna want. You're gonna want something all-wheel drive, balanced, something that's easy enough to control, and fast enough to not get pulled on by everybody in the race. It's all gonna come down to personal preference. Let me know down in the comments what car you decided to go with. If you gave my Ford Capri a run, let me know. If you got the Ferrari 512, let me know. Yeah, hopefully next week we have something different that we haven't seen before, but we know it's not going to happen. So until then, get these challenges done, and have a good weekend.